Hello everyone and welcome to XIM University presents Legend, a platform dedicated to celebrating the lives and achievements of extraordinary individuals, each a legend of their own right. Powered by School of Communications, XIM University. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute pleasure to introduce you today to the remarkable chef Smrutishree Singh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming here. A culinary visionary who has shattered barriers and made her incredible mark in the world of gastronomy. Hailing from a small town, her journey has been nothing short of a culinary odyssey, where she tenaciously pursued her dreams and passion to become a chef. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure like no other and dive into the inspiring story and delectable creations of the chef who is redefining art of cooking and putting Odisha into the gastronomic map.
Thank you so much.
First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your remarkable journey as a finalist on MasterChef India Season 6.
Thank you so much.
How did it feel to pursue your passion for cooking on such a grand scale?
That happened after cooking for 10 years. So I was always a professional chef when I was just 18. I don't know what's your age, but I was working, I was getting paid, and I was literally, every day 17 hours. I was working for my passion, for the thing that I have always seen myself as a, the way a lawyer see themselves in a black coat. I saw myself in a chef coat, and I just wanted to earn it from the people who have always told me that a girl cannot be a chef. So that's how it all started, and MasterChef was a thing. If I'll tell you that I never wanted to go to MasterChef, because the time I got the chance, I was literally a very matured, very professional hotelier. As a general manager, I was working and I had around 157 employees under me. So I felt like, no, I'm the mother of them. So I have to take care of the kids, though they were elder than me and I was the youngest. But then the chance and my mom, dad and those people, they just pushed me so hard that I was directly fallen into MasterChef audition. So that's how it just started.
That's wonderful. What were the initial challenges that you faced as a chef? Or as you're saying that you are in a position where you feel like you are higher than the other people who are in the same field, because you have much more experience compared to your age. So initially how did you face those challenges?
It was bad, if I'll say. It's not only chef. As a girl, you go to any kind of a profession, you face every challenge every day, like it's just made for you, but again you have to come out of that. So like that, as a girl I got judged that I can work in those big vessels or not, I can chop 50 kilo of onions or not, or I can cook for 100 or 200 people or not. So every moment, if a guy is proving themselves like 10%, I have to prove myself for 100%.
Yeah.
I have to give my 1000% some time to prove myself that I am not less than them. And I'm not gender biasing, but they did. So 10 years back, it was not that easy to be in that profession. And now, yes, they're opening their arms to girls to become a good chef, mainly the bakers. So I did baking courses and all, but I was always a hot kitchen chef. So hot kitchen chef as in I used to work with the wok, the fire, that sound of vessels, and then people are screaming out, they're abusing, they're like, do this, do that. So I was in that kind of a kitchen. Bakery is a very calm and cozy, AC. So it was very nice. So I always thought, oh, I would have been a baker. Then I thought, why? I can actually work here and somebody can take the inspiration from me and they can be a chef. So whenever I see any poster and there are 10 or 15 male chefs, so I don't call like a male or a female chef because we don't call a doctor, a male doctor or a female doctor. Why? So people call me, oh, you're a girl chef. I was like, no, I'm a chef. So I have to prove that, and till now I guess I'm proving. But then MasterChef made it more easier to showcase myself in front of other people, and that has given me a platform where actually people have taken the inspiration. It had been not easy if there is no MasterChef.
So ma'am, as a chef, is there any particular cuisine that you would always lean on to cooking more compared to other cuisines?
During MasterChef, when I tried Odia cuisine, I felt that this is a very beautiful cuisine that it's not being visible or being tasted by people. So I generally I love Japanese and I am a very big Asian food lover like ramen, sushis and all. So if you will ask me, then it will be like Odia cuisine first. I really want to do everything whatever I can in my life because I'm a proud Odia and I feel Odisha need more culinary space in the food map. So that's what I'm doing from this 3 year, and I guess I am doing it somehow and justifying things to Odia cuisine. So yeah, Odia cuisine.
So did you always envision yourself as a chef, or did you have other aspirations or dreams initially?
So from my childhood, I was always a very, curricular activity person. So I was a very, all-rounder. So I used to sing, I used to dance, I used to play violin. So music was one of the thing that I always inclined towards. And then by the time I went to like 9th and 10th, I love to design. I have learned a lot of knitting and stitching and all this thing from my mom and my grandmom. So I was inclined towards fashion designing. Every time you will see, and then of course a chef, because my father always wanted to become a chef and he couldn't. And in my family, everybody is into some government job or some, doctors or engineers or something. So I'm the only one, I guess, who was so good in academy, and I become a chef. So people think chefs, they don't have to study a lot, but my book was this size. So there is a book, Larus Gastronomic, which is a size of like, the doctor's book, you get. So I get those kind of questions that, oh, this is a book from your medical, you're studying medical. No, I'm a chef, so I'm studying this one. So like that, it just started, and I always wanted to create something. So let it be a fashion designer or a chef. So I never wanted to do something always from the book. Like I have to study and then I have to go with their formula. I wanted to create my own formula. I wanted to create my own innovations. So in food line I can, in fashion designing I can, and there are many more. Like if I'll write songs, I'll be writing the way I want, right? So that is how it all started, and I become a chef.
I see, ma'am. Thank you so much for telling us what you initially wanted to do. I'm curious to know if a specific source of inspiration ignited your interest in learning cooking skills. Did you have a mentor or like a memorable experience, as you said that you wanted to become a cook or a chef by seeing your father? So do you have any particular memory that you remember that led you to think that I'm going to be like my father and this is what I'm going to do?
I have many, but I'll talk about one. My inspiration to become a chef is my father. And my inspiration to learn more cooking and do stuffs is my mom, definitely. And also I have 3 women in my life, who is my mom, my Ai, who is my mom's mom, and my Jejama, who is my grandmother. So all 3 women has inspired me to the core that I couldn't stop myself to learn cooking. And being a traditional from my dadi and very like pudding and non-vegetarian stuff from my nanny, and my mom is the queen of making things quickly, like in 15 minutes, half an hour she will just put a spread. So I've learned everything from these three women, and my father is the you can say the anchor of my life to become a chef. So that's how it all started. And if I'll talk about a story, yes, my mother used to beat me. Like whenever I'll be around kitchen and I'll be helping my dadi, so she will be like, come, you should not be doing this. If you will be here, then you will always stuck in the kitchen, you will get married soon. All these things she has told me. The day I got the certificate becoming the national topper of IHM, I just got that certificate and I went to her and said, Mom, after becoming the topper also, I'll be in the kitchen. So that day she was very happy, she was very proud.
That's wonderful, ma'am. Did you have a strong sense of accomplishment when you look back at your journey, starting from an aspiring cook to progressing to your current culinary status?
I was not very open. I was just like working and oh my god, I was scared somewhere. But now I have a voice. So I can raise a voice because I know in this 10 year, 11 year, I have learned enough to speak about it, and I have seen enough to, make a change out of it. So that's what I feel. I have done some kind of a accomplishment, and I'm inspiring a little girls who are actually asking me to join as a chef. So I am not saying that you just join as a chef or something. You should pursue your dream. If you are pursuing your dream, you will be successful anyhow. Means you don't have to do extra work because it's inside you, it's in your blood. So you will do it, you will be passionate about it. So that's how I inspire that do whatever you are loving for. You are a dancer, you dance, you're a singer, you sing, you're a painter, you paint, but do your best. So that's what I do, and I'm happy that after 10 years the kitchen field is very different, and 10 years back that little girl was proving herself, and now when I am getting invited to places that please ma'am come for a food pop-up and all, and when I am sitting in between 15, 20, 30 odd chefs, male chefs as they call themselves, I'm the only girl and commanding them that this is your job to do, this is your job to do. So I'm the head of that place, and I feel amazing because 10 years back somewhere I was fighting to have a name of myself or to be called as a chef. So now people call me a chef. So yeah, I guess I got it.
So ma'am, do you think the little girls who would want to pursue this field now and what you faced back then as a newbie, will they face the same things or there has been some improvement?
There are improvements because as everything has an improvement because if you will see the study structure 20 years back, 10 years back, it is different. So everything is getting changed. Likewise, the industry is also getting changed, any industry. Now, before the scared feeling was there, now it's not because it's very easy to be reached out to any people. So if I'll say it's social media, or if I'll say the communication, if I'll say like people are getting smarter with time.
I see, ma'am. So how do you manage the dual life of being a chef and an entrepreneur?
That will speak my dark circles because I don't get a proper sleep, and sometimes my issue is I am not able to manage my things, and then I don't say no to anybody, and I feel it's very no, they are doing a lot, let me go. Sometimes I push myself that much that I end up in hospital, and yes, my personal life and my professional life is not that different. So if you'll see my social media, I'm the same as you're seeing me right now. So I really don't have a very dual life, but yes, the work is much this side, and even I take care of my home, I take care of my family, my mom, dad, hospitals, everything. So I can call myself I'm a very good daughter, and I'm a very good entrepreneur also.
Thank you so much, ma'am. But like, have you ever felt like giving up? Because we all have times we get the pressure so much that we just feel like, okay, this is enough. I have got to give it up.
Of course, I have given up. I got low time. I also felt depressive that what am I doing? Like, I'm not getting time for myself. Even I'm not getting time to go and pamper myself sometime. But yeah, I have some amazing people in my life, and as my family, of course, mom, dad does. But then again, you need friends. So I have some amazing friends who literally motivate from morning to night, and I am actually very, very happy that I got them. And so motivation is the only key why I am running till now, and I will run till the time I will be having my soul inside me.
I see, ma'am. I was genuinely very excited when I see you in that video where Vikas Khanna came to Odisha, and considering the fact that he was an inspirational figure for you, was it a dream come true moment for you?
Yeah, the second time because I met him, the time I met him in MasterChef. He has been always inspired me and one of my idol, and somewhere I look into him like I want to become like him sometime. So yeah, so when he came to Odisha, he wanted to meet the MasterChef people, and he's like, मुझे सारे बच्चों से मिलना है. So that's how we went and we met, and the time he hugged me, I just went back to that 3 year back when he has hugged me for the first time, and we had a very good conversation. And he's like, yeah, he said, oh, तू तो अकेली लड़की है ना, तू तो 1 के बराबर, तू तो 10 के बराबर है, हमारी शेरनी है. So those things also motivates you, right? So I feel happy that somewhere he see us become like, they're very busy, right? But he knew whatever I was doing, food pop-ups, or I have done a show in Swad Odisha, or Sanjeev Kapoor ji came, he knew everything. So he was talking, and we had a good chit chat, we had a good meal, we made him eat pakhada by his hand. So it was amazing. Of course, it was a key moment.
That's great, ma'am. So do you have any memorable behind the scenes from MasterChef that you would cherish very much?
Yeah, I had amazing friends. I made amazing friends there. So one is Akanksha and Rudy. So we used to dance a lot, and whenever there is a break, we'll just go out and we'll be like, we'll not even eat properly. We'll be like, what will be the next thing? What will be the next thing? And I'll be panicking, or anybody else will be panicking, and I'll just start a music, because we were not allowed to have phones. So I'll just grab a phone and I'll just put a song or something, and I'll start dancing. And then we had amazing dance video, and of course all 3 chefs, all legendary chefs, were tasting my food. Was a thing that I will always cherish. Ranbir Brar, Vineet Chef, and Vikas Chef, all 3. And I got 2 grand wall dishes. One is kakara pitha and one is kathal ki dastan, so which is like ponaso. So that couldn't be a better thing. So these 3 things definitely I'll always cherish. I can write it down in a golden pen and keep it on my wall. So yeah.
I see, ma'am. So there has been a lot of culinary myths, as we all know. So the myths and legends often surround different dishes, and it can be intriguing to separate fact from fiction. So is there any particular dish or ingredient that you have encountered which has an interesting myth about it?
Myth as in, if I'll say, I'll talk about the bamboo shoot I spoke. Personally, I love bamboo shoot, which is korati. But then people has this myth that, you know, you get this in only rainy season, and you keep it for an year. It's like a stale thing and all, but it is not. You cure stuffs, you keep curing things and all, and it has a lot of medicational stuff, and it's so good for your health. But then people are like, this smells bad, this tastes bad. But again, you're eating Karela, right? Why can't you eat that? So that gives a lot of things to your body. So there is a myth that this is not, it's a non-edible thing, but it is one of the most edible thing whenever anybody is living in around a jungle or something. So there are a lot of people who are getting food because of it. So yeah.
As a chef who has achieved remarkable success in your culinary career, your journey is undoubtedly an inspiration for many aspiring chefs. So if you could offer a piece of advice to them, what would it be?
I will say that, as I said, always pursue your dream. Never give up, and there will be hurdles. There will be hurdles like mountains also. There will be seesaws. But then you have to cover it. Like that's a part of your journey, and just think that you have all the power to energize yourself and become the best in your field. So I will say, never listen to anybody. Yes, listen to the piece of advice, not the piece of bad thing. So take all the advice, energize yourself, revive yourself, and start again. So that's all I'll say.
Have you ever had accidents in the kitchen? Like,
yes, of course. I have broken one rib, I have broken my leg, and I have a dislocated hand. I have broken my two thumbs.
ma'am, in the kitchen?
Yes. I'm a broken person. So yeah, so I was holding a very big biryani handi, and that fallen ulta like this, and my these two were like this. It just snapped. And there was a time when there was some salad dressing, a bottle got broken up, and I have slipped and I have broken my rib. And another time the same thing happened, and I have fallen and dislocated my hand and my leg. I have broken 3.
So this was it for today. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here and giving insights on your life, and so many advices to all the new chefs, and to all the little girls who might be struggling somewhere. There might be a little girl who might be struggling right now, and she might watch this and get courage. Thank you so much for giving us such a lovely experience to interview you.
Thank you.
And that's it for today. Thank you for watching XIM University Presents Legend, powered by School of Communications.
Amazing.